أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أفمن حق عليه كلمة العذاب أفأنت تنقذ من في النار لكن الذين اتقوا ربهم لهم غرف من فوقها غرف مبنية تجري من تحتها الأنهار وعد الله لا يخلف الله الميعاد صدق الله العظيم. This is the ayah number 19 and 20 from Surah Az-Zomar. We have finished the ayah number 19, I think, at the previous lecture, but there is a very close relation between the ayah number 19 and 20, so I wanted to read it again. أَفَمَنْ حَقَّ عَلَيْهِ كَلِمَةُ الْعَذَابِ Is the one whom about the word of punishment is justified, or is the one who had deserved the word of punishment. Haqqa, justly, as a just, he had deserved it. Imagine someone who had deserved the word of punishment according to justice of Allah Azza wa Jal. أَفَأَنْتَ تُنْقِذُ مَنْ فِي النَّارِ Are you the one who can rescue him from the fire? Are you the one who can do that? It means that you cannot do that. It's not valid for you to do that, and you are not able to do that. The hidayah, the guidance, is up to Allah Azza wa Jal. No one can guide another. No one can bring guidance to another. Allah Azza wa Jal, who distribute the guidance between His creatures, and He knows the best who deserve that guidance. So in this ayah, Allah Azza wa Jalla inform us about the mission of the Prophet and about the ability of the Prophet. We know that, and we read in the previous lecture that Allah Azza wa Jalla say, إِنْ عَلَيْكَ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغِ You only should convey the message, and there is no responsibility other than conveying the message to people. You are not the one who will guide them. Allah Azza wa Jalla will guide to those who are proper or appropriate to the guidance. This is the ayah number 19, and in the ayah number 20 Allah Azza wa Jalla say, لَكِنِ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا But those who observe their duty to Allah Azza wa Jalla, who respect their Lord, اتَّقَوْا who protect themselves from their Lord. لَكِنِ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا رَبَّهُمْ From this word, from the word lakin, we understand that this is the opposite. Those are the opposite according the ayah number 19. According those who deserve the hellfire, al-muttaqun, those who protect themselves, are in the opposite rank if you compare them each other. And from this word, the taqwa, we understand that the critical thing in these people who will enter paradise is a taqwa, protecting yourself from your Lord and keeping your duty to Allah Azza wa Jal. لَكِنِ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا رَبَّهُمْ For those who protected themselves from their Lord, لَهُمْ غُرَفٌ For them there are built rooms, غرف من فوقها غرف, lofty rooms, story upon story, solidly constructed, adorned and high. لهم غرف من فوقها غرف, story upon story. This is in Jannah, in paradise. مبنية, they are constructed solidly. تجري من تحتها الأنهار, and it's very high. So when you see a high building in the world, you should understand that the human kind keeping that desire in his mind from the Jannah, because all of the mankind had come down to this world from the Jannah. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, "Ihbitu minha jami'a," all of you go down to world. So we as a humankind, we are created for Jannah. Allah Azza wa Jalla created Adam to live in Jannah. So Adam, the creation of Adam is appropriate to Jannah. Whatever he need, he can find them in Jannah. But this world and this environment is not proper for us. We are not created to live here, so we cannot live here. This is it's very difficult to live here, and in every step we try to liken this world to Jannah, to paradise, because we feel some desires in ourselves, and these desires only can be satisfied in Jannah, and we are trying to satisfy them here. So when you see a building, a high building, you should know that the human entity, the humankind, know that there should be a high building, and he like it, he deserve it. Where did he know this desire? From where he keep it and he bear it with him? He bring it, he's taking it, that desire, I think, from the Jannah, because the highest building in Jannah, Allah Azza wa Jalla say, غرف من فوقها غرف, story upon story, مبنية تجري من تحتها الأنهار. These are very high buildings in Jannah, Jannatul Ghuraf. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also talked about these buildings, and he said, إن في الجنة لغرفا يرى ظهورها من بطونها. There are in paradise rooms, there are in paradise homes, very high homes, غرف يرى بطونها من ظهورها, whose inside can be seen from outside, and whose outside can be seen from inside. And this transparency also you can see in this world. You can see that the people try to build transparent buildings, and this is the mark of luxury at that building. And I think that the same thing happens there. The human entity feels that building in himself, and he tried to build something to satisfy that desire which he keeps in himself. All of these desires, we can only satisfy them in paradise, in Jannah. Yura duhuruha min butuniha, and its inside can be seen from outside. And the Prophet ﷺ also said that إن أهل الجنة ليتراءون أهل الغرف كما تراءون الكوكب الدري في الأفق. the people of Jannah will see the people of Ghuraf, the people of the raised places in Jannah. They will look towards them as you look towards the stars on the at night on the horizons of the sky. Like you look at them, they will look to the people who lives in the Ghuraf, who lives in that raised places in Jannah. And we can understand that such will be the difference in superiority between them, which some of them have that superiority over others in Jannah. And we know that they will not all equal at that place. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, "Undur kayfa faddalna ba'dahum ala ba'd." Look how we preferred some of them over others in this life. And in Akhirah and in afterlife, it will be also like this, and the difference between them will be biggest. وَلَلْآخِرَةُ أَكْبَرُ دَرَجَاتٍ وَأَكْبَرُ تَفْضِيلًا. And the difference between them will be permanent in that life. So look what you are doing for that life, because you are the one who will determine his afterlife, his position in his afterlife. Our position in this life is determined by Allah Azza wa Jal, and we cannot change it so much. We only try to change, and if Allah Azza wa Jal decree, we may change some of them. But in afterlife, our positions will be a reflection of our life in this world. So be careful of your life in this worldly life, what you are doing, and whether you keeping your duty to your Creator, or you are living as if you created yourselves. اتقوا ربهم, those who respected to their Lord, there are big reward for them. لهم غرف من فوقها غرف. For them, they will have lofty rooms, مبنية, and تجري من تحتها الأنهار, under which rivers flow. There are rivers flow underneath their builds, and maybe they the rivers flow wherever they want them to flow. And this is also the river in the paradises. The rivers also